Series with Rico Robles is about to go live online. Catch the Concert Series, the premier live music program on Philippine radio, Monday evenings on the Monster.
Streaming video on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931.
Your Concert Series host, Rico Robles. Stand by and enjoy the program.
On the Monster, especially on the Premier Live musical program on radio. This is, of course, the foremost showcase of OPM. It's a concert series only here on summer's hottest Monster RX93.1. It's provided to you by Lalamove, just Lalamove the distance. Along with one of the hottest artists of this era, she is showbiz royalty, but like Michael Douglas, like Liza Minnelli, like Angelina Jolie, like Miley Cyrus and Zoe Kravitz and Willow Smith, she is one of the rare celebrity prodigy who are, let's just say, as talented as their parents and may turn out as legendary. Captivating Kiana V, now dominating the airwaves the way her father, Gary V, did and still does. But she's not now starting to make waves not just here in Asia, but also in the U.S. You know, September last year, she landed on Spotify's digital Billboard in the iconic Times Square. Last March 16, she represented the Philippines at the prestigious South by Southwest Music Festival over in Austin, Texas. She's now based in California to spread her musical wings, but she's in town now bearing a single, Heartbeat on Me, and a 5-track EP entitled Days. Ladies and gentlemen, on the concert series, let's welcome back Kiana V.
Monster RX93.1.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I see how this is different. Not the type of thing I'm used to when you hold me in the morning. Rather stay than leave you. And I know that ain't an issue, but it's scary cause I don't know what I'd do if I were to lose you. Oh, and tell me how this happened. We can't even tell how it all began. It all happened so fast. I promise I ain't complaining. Oh, I like the way we're vibing, baby. So don't go away. Know that I'm not here to play no games. Darling, if it's real, I'm here to stay. I don't wanna be with anyone but you. No, don't go away. You know that I'm not here to play no games. Darling, if it's real, I'm here to stay. I don't wanna be with anyone but you, yeah, I know that this is different. Everything I thought wanted in the past don't mean a thing. All I want is you. We've got our own world, they all see it, and they like the way we're vibing, baby. No, so don't go away. No, you know I am here to stay. Yeah, I don't want no one but you. Don't go away. You know that I'm not here to play no games. Darling, if it's real, I'm here to stay. I don't wanna be with anyone but you, yeah.
I think we can make it last forever.
I don't see a future without you.
They don't get us, but we get each other.
We're just two misfits trying to make it work. In my world, we came first. No, don't go away. You know that I'm not here to play no games. Darling, if it's real, I'm here to say it. I just want to appreciate it. Let me love you. Let me love you.
Kiana V on the show. She is back on the concert series. Hi, Kiana. Oh, I gotta get you off of mute. You're on mute right now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hi.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks for
Hey,
having me.
hey. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. Miss International got a
Nah.
billboard, Times Square billboard. That's what it's all about. How you been? What's been keeping you busy?
I've been gigging and writing. Been traveling a lot. So after my last performance in Vegas, I was actually able to enjoy the Grammys and
Mhm.
Coachella as well before flying back here. So it's been good. A lot of inspiration definitely coming
Mhm.
from watching all these different artists live.
And the Grammys, you guys slayed it on the red carpet with Roslyn, the whole nine
Thank
yards, and
you.
Ruby Ibarra, y'all doing your
Thank
thing.
you.
You know what I mean? Philippine represent. Speaking of representing, Kiana, I'm just gonna introduce you to my partner on the show. Hey, look at you! You got some
Hey.
friends.
Gianna, so nice to see
Hi, you
you.
too.
Hi.
Kayla
Oh,
Rivera.
Yes. Oh my
Diba?
gosh.
yes.
Yes. I
I'm
was
a
telling
huge
Rico,
fan.
I'm a huge fan too. I was just telling Rico that. I was like, oh my gosh. Every time I hear Kiana sing, it's just like, so
Oh,
good. So good.
thank you. Thank you.
I mean, Kiana,
Um,
going to the US and of course doing but when you did your first journey there of making the songs and actually performing it, I was watching your IG stories and you would perform in different, it's not just a Filipino crowd, it's not just a Filipino
Yeah.
community. You'll be
mhm.
performing everywhere. I mean, how was that feeling when you stepped on stage for the first time and it was a different crowd? They didn't really hear many of the songs. You were introducing them to your music.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Um, I was really, really nervous. One, because at that time I was used to performing in more intimate settings where I
Mhm,
knew at least half of the people there, or like a
mhm,
third. Like Manila's so small. So even the other performers, like in gigs here in Manila, kilala ko na sila. In the States, it's really from scratch where
mhm,
absolutely no one knows who you are. It's like the first impression is going to leave a lasting impression. And
mhm,
I felt that pressure, but it was like more of like a challenge that I was excited to really face head on.
mhm,
Um, so yeah, I think it also was a great feeling to kind of have this clean slate where
mhm,
I wasn't known as like some icon's daughter. I was really
mhm.
just
Mhm.
myself. All in all, it was just a new experience, something that I had never gone through before, and with every show that I do there,
Mhm.
it kind of feels that way.
Now, when you were attacking the new audience,
Yeah.
ano yung pambato mong kanta mo? Alam mo yun, 'di ba? You have your eto, Does She Know ba? Yung big hit or
Yeah.
5:30? Ano ba yung
Um,
big hit mo that gets the US crowd going crazy?
I noticed it's usually there's three songs. It's 5:30, Safe Place,
Mhm,
and Does She Know?
mhm,
When
Mhm.
I time those songs well on the set, it really gets the crowd pumping because Safe Place tugs at the heart,
mhm,
and those lyrics are very relatable. 5:30 is kind of where I show off my vocals.
mhm.
And then Does She Know is just a party. So yeah, those are the three
So,
songs that I noticed. I'm like, okay, we gotta have them. Dapat nasa
s
set yun lagi.
and ano ba yun 'pag may extra dancers ka ba? You have like,
No,
you
no.
have you have Shaniqua dancing beside you? You got,
No, it always depends on where I end up, but as much as possible I try to hype up the whole crowd to at least like sway with me or like do a certain move altogether.
Now, for those that are watching the concert series here on the Monster of Kiana V, we're going to hear some more. So the songs that you're performing for us for today, are these all the new songs? Or are these the hits? What are
These
we going to be
are-
expecting of them?
I think it's more a mix of the hits and some of the new ones. And this next song actually is one of my favorites that I feel like hasn't really received much love. I mean, in terms of me giving it enough attention. I don't always perform this song, but it really is in my personal top 5. But yeah, the last song I performed, Misfits, was off my first EP. And the next one I released, I think, 3 years ago. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hide My Love.
Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the concert is brought to us by Lalamove. Just Lalamove distance. Have more from Kiana V here on the Monster.
Monster RX93.1.
Wrap your hands around my waist. You know how I like it. Push my head back slowly as we sway. Yeah, you know how I like it. I don't wanna ever look away. Made my mind about decided. You're the kind of love to make me stay. Ain't no use trying to hide it, no, no, no. Hide my love, no use trying to. No use trying to hide my love, no. Wanna love you right now, I know that you're mine. Move my hips away, I know you like it. Love to see how it gets you excited. And when I do it wrong, tell me how you want it. I don't wanna ever look away. Made my mind up, I decided. You're the kind of love to make me say yeah. Ain't no use trying to hide it. No use trying to hide my love. No use trying to. No. Find the words, so I'ma show you. Listen to my body speak. I can't find the words, so I'ma show you. Boy, just run away with me. I can't find the words, no. I'ma show you. Listen to my body. Oh, I can't find the words, so I'ma show you. Yeah, listen to my body. No,
Monster RX93.1.
I know I said I'd wait. I know I said I'd stay for you, but I cannot ignore the pain. No, no. Cannot ignore the way I feel when I take my time to let go of you. Everything you said you would do. See the promises you broke driving me away. I see what I'm worth and what I deserve. See the way I let you in through the hurt. How you took my love and just threw it all away. See, I could do better. I could do better. I could do better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could do better. Whoa. When we were younger, I thought we were in sync and I saw the cracks in you. Thought I could pull you through, but now I see sometimes what you want just ain't good for you. If I tried harder, do you think you'd do the same? But why would I beg for you if you're not who you said you were when we started off? If you wanna leave, then I won't force you to stay. See, I could do better. I could do better. Oh, I could do better, yeah. I could do better, no. So when you kill it on the weekend, I know you'll be thinking about how you lost what we had. And I'll be clearing out all the things that you said. Finally saved myself, got you out my head. Oh yeah. I could do, I could do, I could do. Yeah, you know I could do better. I could do, I could do, I could do. Yeah, you know I could do better.
Oh, yes, you can, girl. You could always do better. Never settle, girl. She waving. You're like, hi. There you go, Kiana.
No, it's not hi, it's bye.
Yes.
Kiana V joining us, the con series here in the Monster, of course, brought to us by Lalamove, the distance, the journey of making it in the U.S. Now, what
Mhm.
was that feeling when you saw your digital billboard along Times Square? Where were you? Were you here? Were you in LA and you found out and you had to
I
be
was
like,
in New York. Well, I was in LA when I found out it was gonna happen. I
Mhm.
found out I think a month or two before, but I didn't want to believe it. I was just kind of like I didn't share the news with anyone. Oh, hey Miguel. Hi Miguel.
so?
Um, but yeah, I didn't really tell anyone except for the producer that
Mhm.
it was a possibility, even though it had been confirmed. I
Mhm.
just like didn't want to jinx it. Um, and so on the date that we knew it was gonna go up, we flew to New York, and at
Mhm.
around 12 midnight, it blew up on the screen. I was like, "Ah." It's
I'm
like, is this
here.
really happening?
And then
Yeah,
how
it was
long
a lot.
siya?
It was
When
a
it
lot.
blows up in the
No, it's just
screen,
quick. It was quick. It was a few seconds, and then it would just do loops. So it was a
it would do
Spotify.
loop.
It was a Spotify billboard, and so they were just constantly showing ads of their music that was up on Spotify.
Pero see mo, New York City
Amazing.
ka, no? Di ba? I mean, that's
Yeah.
gonna be some big feat, di ba? For you to be actually there. Now, with that being out there, did that challenge you more? Na para bang, okay, I gotta really step up my music.
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta, I mean, what were the challenges that you wanted to pursue no mga time na yun when that went out?
I think one of the challenges that I've been still trying to get past is like my own self limitations. It's like I have a lot of these fears that keep me from giving like 110%, you know? And so that's really when I saw that in New York, I was like, okay, this is it. Like you've been committing to this and it's starting to pay off. And so you've just got to give more and just really keep striving. There was a point there when, and this was, I think, early last year. So much has happened over the past 2 years that like time's getting blurry. But there was a point where I did think, you know, maybe I need to just shift career choices, you know, and I was thinking of, you know, going back to like my fashion roots and basically I was very discouraged with where my career was going. And I think that's why when I saw the Billboard, I got emotional, is because even though I was discouraged, I still put my heart into it. And for a split second, seeing my face up there, it was that reassurance that I needed to keep going. So yeah, it really is like something that I think a lot of artists go through, that like imposter syndrome. And that's I don't think that's something that ever really just goes away. I think it takes breaks. But yeah, that would be one of the challenges. And I think as I've been like facing it head on, I've been braver to like speak up more in the studio about what I want to happen, about where I want to take the music, and even vocally, like I never belt. Like that's just not my thing. I'm a falsetto girl and like a very like low bassy girl, but with Heartbeat on Me, I kind of pushed myself in. And even when I hear it, I'm like, oh, I never do that. It's so weird. But you know,
That's
I
me.
No,
just,
it's
like,
so good.
yeah, but, oh, thank you. But yeah, those are the things that I think that reassurance made me feel a little more brave.
I think because hey, like for us here in the Philippines, we see you how you're doing so well, like in the States, but we don't really know about the challenges that you're going through,
Yeah.
like, you know, moving your career there to the States. What are some of the challenges, like the difference of working, you know, in the Philippines compared to being in the States?
I think really it boils down to the support that I have here within like the circle that I have. I have all my cousins here, my family, and you know, these friends that I've known for decades. And there, everything is a little young. All my friendships are fairly young. I mean, I'm lucky that I live with my cousins who grew up with me here in the Philippines. That's one thing that I feel like is such a blessing. But it would really be that where like I'm having a really bad day. 9 out of 10, the people I want to call are all based here. And so it's like the time difference. And all these
Matulog.
things. Oh, tulog lahat. Tulog lahat. Or they're like just waking up for work. So I'm like, I don't want to stress you out when you're just waking up. So yeah, those are one of the things. Oh, hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
Oh, your mom and dad. Look at that. Hello. How you guys
So
doing?
cute. See what I'm saying? The support system.
Hmm.
That's one. And then obviously like really starting from scratch and having to go out of my way to like introduce myself and you know, send my resume to different like production companies that mount gigs and things like that. I think here, because it's the industry is smaller and a lot of us already knew each other, it was a lot easier obviously to like book those gigs. And yeah, those are some of the challenges. I don't really want to go like dive really deep too much. There are also like the mental challenges, but yeah.
For those who are tuning in with Kiana V, she is joining us as a concierge here in the Monster. Also, Kayla's joining us for today, because they are friends and cousins and all. So they want to make chica
Yeah.
chica, no?
Daisy and
You-
Violet. That's how.
I
That's
know.
how.
So Kiana, I mean, when you go to the States, nagigig ka dun, do they know you like, uy, daughter yan ni Gary V? May mga ganun bang Phil-American community na,
Oh yeah.
Gary V, that's the Philippines Michael Jackson. Do they do
Yeah,
that? Like, what are
yeah,
the funny things
yeah.
that you would get?
It's usually like that when I go to the festivals with
Mm,
the Filipino community that's older, like my parents' generation.
mm,
And usually they have people my age come in so that they could attract the younger generation of Phil Americans.
mm.
But that's usually the case, right? It's the parents who are like, "Oh my God, how's your dad? I know your mom," and all these things. But when it's more in like let's say somewhere downtown LA or somewhere in the Hollywood area, it's very different.
If so many people, like here, girl, I still remember how thrilled you are about Heartbeat on Me. That's such 110%
Oh,
for sure. It's coming from Raven. So
oh,
tell
I
us
love
about
Raven.
Heartbeat on Me. I mean, with that work, it was so refreshing when you dropped it. Alam mo yung, it's such a perfect summer song.
Mhm.
Even the
Yeah.
whole who directed the video, and also who put that all together? Who conceptualized it, the
Yeah.
outfits and everything?
So I worked with my brother Gab Valenciano, Coach MJ Arda of A Team, and it was styled by Lynn Alumno. Um, so really, I think it was just this whole collaboration of us throwing ideas out and seeing what would work. My brother and I were really the ones who built that concept where it was like,
Mhm.
let's just go have fun in the streets because we haven't been allowed to do that in like 2 years. um and yeah, we were very much inspired by Carnaval del Barrio of In the
Mhm.
Mm.
Heights,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I got those vibes for sure.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know, like my dad is Puerto Rican, so we were kind of embracing like both sides of our culture somehow, but really pushing that Filipino,
Mhm.
um I don't know, that Filipino pride, because we just, I mean, with
Mhm.
the decorations and all that stuff, we wanted to have fun.
And where was the video shot? Was it here? Where was
It
it?
was
The
here. It
video.
was here. It
Mhm.
was actually in a sound check compound in Pasig.
Mhm.
We kept trying to figure out where we wanted to shoot it, and I kept saying like, guys, it doesn't have to be that hard. Like we just kanto lang. Like let's just look for a corner that we can dress up, because that's
Mhm.
really what I really wanted. Um,
It-
so yeah, and then I was so happy to be able to work with Lynn again. She gets my style, and she's an amazing stylist and visionary. And Coach MJ Arda with the choreography was just insane.
Galing, galing. We're learning so much,
Mhm.
with Heartbeat on Me. Could this be the new sound that Kiana V is going to usher in? Because, and also the body of work that she'll be doing. Will there be a new EP? We'll talk about that in a bit. Once again, this is the concert series here in the Monster, brought to us by Lalamove, your style of move the distance. We're going to hear more music from Kiana V. Once again, if you have questions, 0961 Also, you can send it on our comment box. More of her music now on the Monster.
Monster RX93.1.
Put your coat down. Come sit by me, love. Don't make a sound. It's my turn now. No, I'll prove my love won't leave room to doubt. So cool off, take a breath. You know I don't wanna be with nobody else. Oh, my love needs no end. My heart is yours to break or mend, but we ain't gotta rush. Nah, We could break the clocks, baby. No pressure, we got time, just enjoy the ride. I'll give you my all if you let me. I mean it when I say I'm gonna treat you right. So cool off, take a breath. You know I don't wanna be with nobody else. Oh, my love meets no end. My heart is yours to break or mend, but we ain't gotta rush. No rush. No. No, no, oh, yeah. We gotta, we don't gotta rush. Let me be the one who holds you down. I could be the one for you. Promise I could be the one to love you, even when no one's around. No, no rush, no rush, no rush, no, 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 no rush, no rush, no, 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 no. We both know I want it. We could take the time. We both can't deny it. We don't gotta rush. No, we don't gotta rush. No. Don't gotta rush. No, no, no. We don't gotta rush, no.
It's Monster RX93.1, the concert series. There you go. It's brought to us by Lalamove. Lalamove, this is Kiana V. Kiana V! Did anybody ever tell you, Kiana? Yeah, nakamit pa si Kiana. Galing mo kumanta. May nagsabi na ba sa'yo? Galing.
Yes.
should
Okay
release
ba yung career na pinili ko?
Okay yan, okay yan. You should release an album. You should. And you should write songs and go to the US. And we could predict it here on the Monster that you'll have a digital billboard in Times Square. Sobrang galing.
Mangyayari yun.
Oh, galing. No, but dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
all your
gosh.
songs, it's like
There's-
it's a jam. We dance to it
Yeah,
here. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
thank you.
And you could
Yes.
definitely
Thank
play it in the
you.
club and you know, and I've come to say, I mean, there was even a time na nagkaroon ka ng radio airplay sa US, no? I think it was the Power 106 that got your, you know, bumping your songs.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
I think it was 5:30 in Safe Place, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check.
I mean, how did it feel when you could hear your song in an American radio station?
Here's the thing, okay? This is why I have to double check because I never heard it. I was just told. They were like, "Oh my god, by the way, they're playing your song." It's like, "What?" Because I didn't live there yet at the time. I was here. And so they were just letting me know that it was happening, and I just I didn't know.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it's really cool. I think like I'll be able to properly answer that question
Mhm.
on the day that I'm actually like driving and I hear my song. I'll probably freak out. I'll like drive into the next car, like, guess what? That's me.
That's me, right? Off of Pacific Coast Highway, she'd be like, "That's me, man."
That's me.
But you know, the music.
Manifesting.
I mean, of course, Heartbeat on Me. We've talked about the concept of it, but could this be the new sound that you're bringing out? It is an independent release. I mean, what's in
Mhm.
store for all your fans? What are we gonna watch out for this year? Is there gonna be more releases, surprise drops coming from Kiana?
Right now I am in the process actually of writing my next project. In terms of sound, there are definitely notes of that heartbeat on me happiness and joyfulness in that project. I don't
Mhm.
really know. See, I don't know if it's gonna be like a whole EP or an album or like a string of releases, but I think like somewhere along the way, since I started, I kind of lost like the just like having fun making music, and
Mhm.
I started overthinking everything too much. And with Heartbeat on Me, that was the fastest, where it was like we wrote it one day, we wrapped it up the next day, shot the photo like 2 days later, and then boom, boom, boom. Like we were shooting the video on this date and this date and that, and it was done. Um, and it was just a fulfilling feeling, I think, because I forget that there is that. I mean, it's art, right? And
Mhm.
if you sleep on it for too long, it doesn't feel the same way. And I've had songs like that where like I've had them in the trunk for like 6 months, and by the time I
Mhm.
release it, I'm like, I'm just not that person anymore. I'm not feeling it so much. But I think with Heartbeat, it's like the total opposite. It was just it happened so quick that I think it perfectly encapsulates like where I am even mentally right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, I can't say that my next few releases aren't going to have the same sound or like be in that same direction,
Mhm.
because I'm still there. Uh,
Mm.
and it really is so much fun.
Pa talaga ano, eh, 'no, 'pag in love, iba sa yung music, 'di ba? Gano'n
Mm. Joyful,
'Di ba?
inspired.
I mean, that's what the vibe is all about for
Oh,
Kiana. And
Rico.
for you, just observing yung mga nakita mo when you went to the US, what do you think yung kulang that we could bring in there? And what do you think
Oh,
na yung
so
kulang naman
much.
sa artist natin that, they could do to make it big in the US?
Man, I'm not one to say, I think, because I'm also still trying to figure it out.
Mhm.
But there is, I mean, I think if we really embrace our culture, because I'm looking at it in a way, not really, I don't watch like the American artists and how they did it,
Mhm.
because they're American. And I don't think I'm ever going to be American. I'm Filipino.
Mhm.
uh, so I look more at like the artists who are from the UK, or the artists who are from Japan and Korea, and how they're making it and how they're bringing their culture in. And I really think that's how we're going to do it. It's like if we stay true to our culture and we invite them into our journeys instead of us tailoring ourselves to like fit into what they do. I
Mhm.
think really that's what's going to make an impact. And a lot of Filipino artists, Filipino American artists, like the ones who were born there, that's actually what they're trying to do. Um, so yeah, I think that Filipino artists have that advantage that they're not even from there, and they're making amazing music.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Did anything I say make sense?
Yes,
Yeah, of
it makes
course.
perfect
Yeah.
sense to
Yeah.
invite kasi nga most of the time nga pupunta ka sa States tapos go perform ka pero yung tulog mo naman, yung tulog na ginagawa nila dun. 'Di ba? It's like what are
Yeah.
the topics you're talking
I
about?
think
But if
it's
you do invite them to our culture,
Mhm.
then
yeah.
it grows all together like Manny Pacquiao, 'di ba? Manny Pacquiao box the way he boxed, 'di ba? He did his
Right,
own
right.
thing, 'di ba? You know what I'm saying? So ang galing, galing. So
I
with
Mhm.
think
the
it's yeah,
music.
it's like to be able to. I mean, if you look at artists like Saweetie and
Mhm.
her, they're so proud to be Filipino, and that's something that a lot of people in the music industry, I think, look up to. That uh, and I mean, the music industry there, it's like they're so proud of their roots.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um, yeah,
And
Yeah.
with you meeting all of them, I mean, when you did the Grammys naman, kasi we were talking about your Billboard, ngayon yung nag-Grammys ka naman, yung post-Grammys party rin. How did it feel? I mean, you as a musician, that is Grammys big, I mean, that's music's biggest night. How
yeah.
did, I mean, ano yung part naman sa'yo yung that got your, that got that flame, that spark to the blaze
Yeah.
kind of feel?
Oh man, I really think it was. Um, I knew that a lot of these artists, especially the guy that won, what was his name? He won album of the year.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Bruno
blanking
Mars.
right now. No, no,
Bruno Mars.
it wasn't Bruno
Oh yeah,
Mars.
the guy who plays for the band.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he.
John Baptiste?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
um he really inspired me, and a lot of the other artists who were nominated for best new artist, because if I'm being honest, there was a girl who was nominated for best new artist who I didn't know,
Mhm.
and then she was playing in Coachella and all these things, but she's so amazing. And that inspired me, because I think when it comes to the Grammys, you think about the biggest stars only. You think about the Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo's and like the Justin Biebers, and you forget that like music isn't only made by the huge stars.
Mhm.
And to be able to see also all these celebrities and superstars just talking to each other as if they were just normal people, because really they actually are. It was inspiring. It was nice to see like the human side of it,
Mhm.
because on TV you don't get to see that. So yeah, that was one of the one some of the things that inspired me. I didn't really get to meet any of of them, because there was like distance that had to be respected and all
Mhm.
these things. But I think just the energy of the room, really, because there wasn't like you could walk in and you're like, oh, okay, we're in the presence of greatness, you know.
Mhm.
I think it was that. It was like I left that place and I texted my producer and I was like, we have to like we have to get on the floor someday, and if we don't, like, let's just write something for someone who could get on the floor, like let's just
Mhm.
keep going. It was so inspiring, really.
Now, Kiana, if you were to win a Grammy now, either they do say that you're gonna have to manifest it, and you got it in your hand now. Best New Artist International,
Oh my god.
Best New International Artist, winning the
It's such a big dream. Like
2023.
I can't like wrap my head around it. It's so big.
I mean, I could give you a
But do
golden
it.
dove here from the back, but but to get that Grammy, what would be your speech?
I can't say. I mean, for sure, I would thank my family, and I'd thank God and my team. But like, how could I know? This could be like 5 years from now, 10. I don't know where I'm gonna be in my life by then, but I think I'm definitely gonna bring up family, God, team, and country.
Hmm.
100%. Like those are the things that I'll discuss in this. Or maybe I'll just cry and be like, "Thank you, bye." I don't know. Like I can't. Like
So
thanks,
you're
and
gonna
then
hear it
forget
here first.
everything.
You're gonna hear it here first on the show. 5 years from now, Kiana V. All right, 5 years from now, in that span of 5 years, you will be performing at Madison Square Garden, maybe at Times Square. It could be at a stage, but there will be a stage there in Times Square, and you will be performing.
Yes.
All right,
Man,
Manifesting.
I
and
okay.
and we go get that Grammy.
Oh my goodness.
And then you take care. All right, we're gonna have a couple of more songs. So welcome back here. I know you're in the Philippines for a short time, and then people are asking, is there gonna be a live show for you? You're gonna have a live concert, and if so, when? Because your fans cannot wait. This is coming from Kat Belena. She's asking, kailan ba
Hi.
may live concert ka ba? Any shows soon that people could watch you guys live?
Okay, so this is one of the things that I really wanted to plan before coming here, but because of this week and what's happening next week, the election's happening in like 7 days. I haven't been able to really plan and figure that out, but it is something we want to do, and I think I might even be extending my trip. So if you guys want to stay posted, like I'll make sure to update my socials and let you guys know if those things will be happening.
All
I
right,
think
so
we're
you just
gonna
gotta.
do it. We're probably gonna do it. How could I not?
Yes, you gotta do a show. You gotta do a comeback
Yeah.
show. Baka may mga
Yeah.
bago ka ng choreography na natutunan sa Amerika. Pakita namin, di ba? So, di ba? Kiana V. Thank you
You're
very much.
hilarious.
All right. Thank you for taking time to join us. Now, we're
Oh,
going to play
thank
a
you,
final
thank you.
song. Then we're going to play Heartbeat on Me on the radio. All right. You take care. Message to
Oh,
your
thank
fans.
you.
Message to
Um,
people that dream just like you, that, wanted to create their own name. Go to the
yeah.
US and pack the bags, go to
Oh my
another
gosh.
place, yeah, make that name. Any tips as well that you could give?
All right. So first for the fans and the people that stay and support me and message me. I see your messages and we communicate. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support, because I feel like without that, I probably would have quit a long time ago. So thank you so much. And a few tips for anyone who's thinking of, taking big girl steps like I did. Make sure that you weigh your options. Make your pros and cons list, and really like you got to manage your expectations, but chase after your dreams like as much as you can. Like it's a marathon, really. I'm not even at the finish line yet, so yeah, you gotta stay motivated and keep feeding that drive.
And we cannot wait for more of your releases, happy
Mhm.
songs, and everything that'll make us
Happy
feel
songs.
so in love. And it's such a summer vibe. Your song, Sobrang, when it entered the charts, I think it went as peak as number 4, number 3 on the song. Alam mo, you even beat out Jack Harlow for a bit and Dua Lipa here on the
Oh,
Monster. Yeah, many of your fans,
wow.
people are voting for it. Such a nice vibe. And thank you for giving us a soundtrack to our summer, man.
Yeah.
For
Oh, thank
Heartbeat on Me.
you.
All right, Kiana, take care. We're gonna
Thank
close
you
out
so
with
much. Thanks for
our
having me.
with our final track. Kayla, thank you as well. Once again, Kiana V. Don't forget to catch her music. And this one, of course, brought us by Lalamove, The Distance, and then bye to your parents too. No, see,
Yeah,
Bye, Mom
Mr.
and Dad. I'm like gonna
Mr.
go and walk and have dinner with them.
Now.
bye.
All right, you guys should take care. Thank you, Kiana. Do enjoy dinner,
Thank
okay?
you so
And
much.
thank you for taking time. All right,
Love you
bye.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you got a lot of nerve, baby, coming up to me like I did you wrong, acting like you own the world daily. No need to deny, I know what's going on. You live off of your pride, I know you're broken inside. You're rolling in the grave of your own mistakes. Say hello to the girl you can't let go. Does she know when you're home it's me you're trying to call on your phone? Holding back everything I wanna say. Consider yourself lucky that I'm choosing to behave. Does she tell me, does she know? 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 Does she know? Don't go thinking you still got a hold on me. You're crazy if you think that I still give a damn. Sick and tired of all the games that you play. Stay out of my head, don't think you understand. We've been done for so long, I think that you should move on. Wasn't it you said that I should go? Say hello to the girl you can't let go. Does she know when you're home it's me you're trying to call? Holding back everything I wanna say. Consider yourself lucky that I'm choosing to behave. Does she tell me, does she know? Yeah, oh, does she tell me, does she know? Does she tell me, does she know? Does she know? Does she know?
Damn, damn girl, you know I'm messed up. Letting go of my forever just to see how I could test up. I'm realizing you're the best up. Any of these other women who be thinking they be next up. I've been having dreams of you. I've been wishing I could build a team with you. I've been doing everything just to satisfy my needs. Only after that is when I even think of you. I'm so selfish, I know that I think of these feelings I wish I could hold back. But lately it's Sadie and Nadine and Gina. And after we get it, I see Mona Lisa and you. I had your digits before all these mistresses. I'd give it all back to start back with you. I was adjusting to all this, but now that I got it, I swear all I'm missing is you.
Say hello to the girl you can't let go. Does she know when you're home it's me you're trying to call on your phone? Holding back everything I wanna say. Consider yourself lucky that I'm choosing to be gay. Does she know? Tell me, does she Tell me, does she know? Tell me, does she know me every night? Tell me, does she know? Tell me, does she know? Does she know? Tell me, does she know? Does she know? Tell me, does she know? No, she don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No. Oh yeah. No.
The Concert Series, the premier live musical variety program on radio. Winner of the KBP Golden Dove Award and the Catholic Mass Media Award. Mondays 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on this station with the best radio specials. Monster RX93.1.